Indigo means you have 775 years off. Russian violet means you have 750 years off. Spanish violet means you have 725 years off. Royal purple means you have 700 years off. Toolbox purple means you have 675 years off. Lavender means you have 650 years off. Tropical violet means you have 625 years off. Lilac means you have 600 years off. Wisteria means you have 575 years off. Mauve means you have 550 years off. Purple cotton candy means you have 525 years off. Purple Mountain's Majesty means you have 500 years off. African violet means you have 475 years off. Chinese violet means you have 450 years off. Jasmine purple means you have 425 years off. Violet means you have 400 years off. Veronica means you have 375 years off. Neon purple means you have 350 years off. Purple means you have 325 years off. Purple rose means you have 300 years off. Purpurose means you have 275 years off. Grape means you have 250 years off. Patriarch means you have 225 years off. Mardi Gras means you have 200 years off. Byzantium means you have 175 years off. Eminence means you have 150 years off. Palatinate purple means you have 125 years off. Midnight purple means you have 100 years off. Aubergine means you have 95 years off. Boysenberry means you have 90 years off. Tyrian purple means you have 85 years off. Raisin means you have 80 years off. Byzantine means you have 75 years off. Fandango means you have 70 years off. Plumber means you have 65 years off. Mulberry means you have 60 years off. Sky magenta means you have 55 years off. Phlox means you have 50 years off. Heliotrope means you have 45 years off. Orchid means you have 40 years off. Fuchsia means you have 35 years off. Ultra pink means you have 30 years off. Donut pink means you have 25 years off. Magenta means you have 20 years off. Hot magenta means you have 15 years off. Fashion fuchsia means you have 10 years off. Shocking pink means you have 9 years off. Deep pink means you have 8 years off. Barbie pink means you have 7 years off. Mexican pink means you have 6 years off. Rose means you have 5 years off. Hollywood cerise means you have 4 years off. Razzmatazz means you have 3 years off. Amaranth means you have 2 years off. Folly means you have 1 year off. Cerise means you have 11 months off. Steel pink means you have 10 months off. Candy pink means you have 9 months off. Coral pink means you have 8 months off. Starfish pink means you have 7 months off. Blush means you have 6 months off. New York pink means you have 5 months off. Paradise pink means you have 4 months off. Aroma pink means you have 3 months off. Princess pink means you have 2 months off. French pink means you have 1 month off. French rose means you have 4 weeks off. China pink means you have 3 weeks off. Thelane pink means you have 2 weeks off. Persian pink means you have 13 days off. Nadeshiko pink means you have 12 days off. Neon pink means you have 11 days off. Tulip means you have 10 days off. Carnation pink means you have 9 days off. Pop-Tart pink means you have 8 days off. Pink means you have 7 days off. Bubblegum means you have 6 days off. Cherry Blossom pink means you have 5 days off. Pig pink means you have 4 days off. Frosting pink means you have 3 days off. Pink lemonade means you have 2 days off. Strawberry milkshake means you have 1 day off.